You are it. This is it. This is everything you've ever been looking for in your spiritual journey. If you go seeking it, you won't find it. If you go asking for it, you won't get it. If you expect someone to open the door for you and let you in, you'll be waiting. You are it. You are reality. This moment. This time. Everything. The entirety of all your spiritual searching is to realize this right here. Not what you just saw, not what you just experienced. This. And this. This. The moment your brain starts to make sense of it, it's no longer reality. It's just a thought. You no longer have it the moment you think about it, because it can't be experienced in the mind. It can't be understood. It can't be quantified and qualitatively dissected. It's the very flow of experience itself. In the being of who you are in the very moment of existence. In that which is smaller than a fraction of a second, for which time itself is meaningless, as it is the very thing that can't be watched. For the moment you try to watch it, what you're watching is not it. The moment you try to understand it, it is not it. The moment you try to make sense of this infinite moment, this eternal now, you are no longer making sense of the infinite or the eternal. For the infinite and eternal are always this moment right here and right now, nothing else. Nothing you need to search for, nothing you need to figure out, nothing you need to meditate for hours on end about. It is just this, you. You are the ultimate reality, the spiritual revelation and enlightenment that has always been searched for, the Buddhahood, the moksha, the nirvana, the void, the now. Whatever it is you want to call it, whatever it is you've been looking for, you are it. There is nothing else but you, in this moment and right now, and it is forever and eternal. You are taking shape and form, manifesting and becoming reality. You are not experiencing anything. You are the experience of everything that happens, the emotion of the news, the feeling of understanding to the video, the sadness of the things that happen around you, the happiness from the other things that happen around you. All of this is what you are, not something separate from these experiences, not something observing, processing, or dealing with these experiences, but the experience itself, reality itself. You were not born into this world as something that came from nowhere and suddenly appeared. You were formed from the world. With every atom making up your body having existed since the first stars, with every bit of energy in your system a product of the energy that existed before time and space. You are an eternal being. You will never die. All that you see as reality is a manifestation of your mind, a way in which your thoughts can structurally and completely engage with this manifestation. Understand it and experience it as something dualistic and separate, but never something that was supposed to be taken seriously. Never something that was supposed to be dreaded and mourned and shouted about. It was G.K. Chesterton that said that angels fly because they take themselves lightly. When you realize the truth of reality, letting go of your desires to see yourself as something separate, see yourself as something different, to see yourself as yourself, if you can let go of this idea that you are this person with a name, this person with a story and a narrative, if you can accept that these things aren't you, and that they have never been you, that you are not the body, that you are not these thoughts, nor are you these memories or beliefs or ideas of your life. You are not the grief that you've suffered, the pain that has happened to you, the loss that you thought for so long defined you, nor are you the ideas that you hold about yourself, the positions and titles that you've gained over a lifetime, nor the beliefs and ideas that for so long defined your life and your existence. You were never these things, never the body, never the mind. You are also this moment, this eternal life, this eternal now. This manifested reality taking shape and form right here and right now in front of you. You have forgotten your eternal nature, your constantly evolving presence, gotten lost in the greatest play that's ever been put on, become as a method actor so entranced in your role that you can't any longer even remember the truth of what you are. And as long as you continue to search for the truth, it will continue to hide from you. As long as you continue to think about the world, you will continue to be distant from the world. Just as a person who spends all their time talking and never listening will distance themselves from other people, when you spend all your time thinking about the world instead of being in the flow of the world, you distance yourself from the world. Silence is the key to understanding the truth of reality. Silence is the key to unlocking the truth of who you are. No one can point to it. No one can tell you. No one can teach you. For there is nothing to point to, nothing to tell, and nothing to teach. You are the ultimate reality. You are existence taking shape and form. Life being lived, love being felt, intimacy being had. You are the ultimate reality, always and continuously taking shape and form. Everything else is just an illusion. Everything else is just a story. All you have is right now, this moment, this, the eternal and manifesting reality that is unfolding in front of you, that is unfolding with you, that is taking shape with every breath that you take, with every muscle that twitches, with every eye movement. Everything is this, right here and right now. And in this eternal happening, in this ultimate reality, you are not a broken person trying to find something to help fix you. You are not a struggling being trying to figure out how to pay for food on a rock falling through space. You are what you have been looking for all along, the truth of the here and now, perfect and complete.